be able to be in the woods, be able to bunk together, be able to just be in God's wilderness. Those are things that a father will never forget, and hopefully the son never forgets either.
The hunt is more than just the kill itself. Every time you go, you never know. Something could come out from this way, that way. You don't even know what's gonna come out, even if anything comes out. That's kind of what I think's fun about doing it and kind of what got me into it to begin with. First trip we went on was we went to Mississippi and hunted at they don't really call them ranches out there, but a hunting property. And then we went to Arkansas, and that's where I killed my first deer out there when I was probably like 9 or 10 years old.
With my other son, Clay, he actually harvested it for his first deer with me with a crossbow. We used to play rock, paper, scissors for hours in a stand. There was no cell service, there was no iPads, it was just him and me enjoying that time together. From the time we saw the deer to the time he pulled the crossbow was probably a good hour and 20 minutes watching this deer move out of the woods, back into the lane, back in, and got close enough for a shot, and he was able to make it. He's hunting right now to this day, and it's something that we've enjoyed, and we've enjoyed together. And I think that's really what Crown Point's all about.
Crown Point Ranch is a high-fence game ranch located about 1 hour south of Fort Worth, Texas. We're a family-owned and operated ranch, and it is unlike your traditional high-pressure commercial ranch.
I think the unique thing about Crown Point Ranch is we don't bring in a bunch of 2-year-old animals and shoot them. Our objective here is to harvest 5- and 6-year-old animals along with those animals being born on this property. We've got a really good base of genetics here that allow us for bigger deer, great antler growth, but we're able to harvest 200-pound plus deer along with a trophy of a lifetime for you.
Out in the wild, the average lifespan for a white-tailed deer is 2 years old. Being inside the high fence, we're able to eliminate predators, we provide good habitat, let these deer grow up, let them get to 4 or 5, harvest them at 4, 5, 6, and that's how we're able to get a real true trophy deer, all while doing it kind of the correct way and letting them live a good life.
It used to be more of just a man's kind of a thing, but over these years and especially now, daughters and women are much more involved with the whole hunting process, which is great to see, because from a family perspective, it is something that really can bring you together. It's quite compelling for a father to watch his son or his daughter harvest their first animal. We love to have families here. We love to have kids here. We love to have kids shooting their first deer here. It's something that they're going to experience, they're going to love for the rest of their lives, and that their father or their mother is able to experience that with them. How often does a father get the opportunity to be in a 16 square foot area and be able to just sit, even if you don't say anything, just the fact that you're there with them, watching animals, looking, playing rock, paper, scissors, whatever it might be. Those are things that a father will never forget, and hopefully the son never forgets either. So we had 3 generations of hunters in here, and that happens often. And I think the grandfathers get the best out of it. They're kind of like me at this point. They're here to see their son and their grandson harvest an animal. That excites them more than them even shooting one. That's kind of cool. That's kind of what we're after. We don't want to be a one and done type thing. We like seeing you, this year and next year and the year after that. And I think that's the most important thing. Time is probably the most valuable thing you have. What you do with it is very, very important. And for me, spending time with my sons was one of the most important things in my life.